Hi friends, Ethereum technical analysis coming right at your pie face holes. Let's take a look at the charts. We've got a wedge up here, of course, as I spoke about. Actually, time to take away that question mark, wouldn't you say? It certainly does seem to be the case. If we break down the way, then the targets towards the bottom side at the minute still remain at the 1222 area where the 236 Fibonacci retracement point is. Let's just use the benefit of the wedge, I suppose, to draw those out for us. Of course, you've got the 382 coming in there at 1000, and then the next area thereafter is of course $900 there, but you know, it depends how you're doing things. What we got here? Oh, Drew's Tech became a member. Oops, as I just completely messed up my Streamlabs. Awesome, Drew's Tech, thanks so much for that, really do appreciate it. Right, cool. Anyway, on with the TA. Yeah, oh, I hit like and subscribe, by the way, if you're just watching this little clip on YouTube. So, yeah, if we then look towards the top side, breaking up past this area here would take us up perhaps towards $1,800. That's obviously very, 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 very high up from where we are right now. It's not difficult maths. If something, if you got in at around about $1,200 and it goes up to around about $1,800, you're looking at around about 50% increase. I mean, that's incredible. So, you know, should we be as greedy as all that? Maybe not. Meanwhile, over here in the MACD, we've obviously had bearish divergence along the way here. This is a high, this is a high, this is a higher high, this is definitely not higher, and then this subsequent one, of course, lower. Also, we also have no hidden bullish divergence to be talking about. This is the 12-hour time frame. We'd like to caution that by saying a little bit of bearish divergence thereafter, a bit of sort of healthy retracements along the way, all that good stuff. That's just natural, and we're not talking about anything really being, you know, getting you liquidated on your trading account sort of type of chat for now with regards to that. Of course, there's always plenty of time to get liquidated down the road, don't you worry. Almost as if the price actions come up towards these zones just to print on the divergence and then slink back away again. We have to be a little bit cautionary, but we also have to acknowledge that where is this happening? So it didn't come in, it's happening at all-time high territory, right? Okay, so beyond this zone, you're looking at uncharted territory, so-called price discovery. When people misuse that phrase, everything's always in price discovery, economics 101. But whatevs, that well, out of all of these, this kind of lines up really nicely with the wedge. If we go for a 1618, so we could be looking up there. We're looking at other targets in between the 1272, the 1414, very, very common points for the prices to extend onto, and then of course retrace back down from. Would it make sense if it did any of these things? Well, you know, if you got 60% measured move, like the textbook, like Bulkowski, if you want to read his Encyclopedia of Trading Patterns, would suggest that you would get, then you'll be looking towards the 1414 in there at around about $1,660 before perhaps having a retrace, where maybe perhaps, you know, you come back down and retest this if you're interested in playing breakouts, because of course that's what we're talking about here, rather than just trading within the wedge itself, which is probably where you're going to find the most bang for your buck, by the way. So, you know, bear that in mind. And the top end of the wedge is at 1460, the low end of the wedge down there at the 1200 area, let's call it 1300 really, to not be too greedy on things. Then check out the video by TradeSpawn, which is linked to in the cards up there at the end there, so do that. Cool. And by the way, join us for a live stream sometime, which is what this is filmed during. Thanks, by the way, Drew's Tech. That was cool that you did that. That's going to make it into the Ethereum video as well.